Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis for big mega cap stocks. So show your support by hitting that thumbs up button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and that means a lot to me. Now, if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis in 3 days of live trading, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple stock, it's up 0.67%. So Apple was struggling yesterday right here at the resistance 195, and now you can see clearly this thing broke above 195, got up to almost 196, and now holding 195 as a support. And this is already a massive move on Apple stock. Now let me show you guys one thing. Apple is the safest and the easiest way to make money here in this market. Now, I'm not talking about chasing here at the top to make money. That's not what I'm saying. Every dip, whenever you see Apple stock is oversold, it works almost every time. All these dips, look at right here, what happened? It was bought up. Then right here, what happened? It was bought up immediately. Then this one right here, what happened? From 165 ran up to fresh new all-time high. And I'm not even going back. Every time this thing gets oversold, we see massive rallies. So if you're in this market to make money, wait for a nice juicy pullback on Apple, and that is a great opportunity to make money in this market. So going into tomorrow's session, Apple can hold 195. We could see, at least a retest of this high right here, previous all-time highs, just under 200, and maybe before earnings, this thing can hit another fresh new all-time high, and that would be 202. On a pullback, you want to watch 195 as a support, and below that, this gap down here, just under 192. We also have strong support at 190, 188, 186.70, 13-day moving average, and then this gap down here, just under 183. On Netflix, it's up 1.33%, and now it's up another almost 8%. Looks like earnings are out, and they have a beat on earnings, and that is why this thing is up. Now, I don't know exactly what they got on earnings. I have to look at it, but the way this thing is going up, almost 40 bucks, definitely it's a beat, and that is why this thing is up. So tomorrow, I don't want to give you guys too many levels because it's not going to work. There might be some upgrades. This thing can pop even more. So watch out. I mean, 528, that's going to be a resistance to watch. And right now it's trading above 528. If we get a pullback tomorrow, which is unlikely, then watch out. 506, that's going to be a dip buy on Netflix tomorrow. And then I'll, put up all the levels tomorrow on Netflix. It will be much easier to get all the levels tomorrow because now nobody knows where things will open on Netflix going into tomorrow morning. And here's my X account, and if you're on there, definitely give me a follow, and I do post a lot of things right here on X, including plays like this one. IWM ran up to 300%. You can see we showed it right at opening. We actually never got 300%, but profit is profit. We got decent profit on IWM. And then this one also getting some calls at 122 and selling out at 126, 130 calls on Coinbase. So all these trade ideas and 3 days of live trading, and these are daily trade ideas. We also have swing trade ideas. I do share them sometimes right here on X. You get all that for only 35 bucks a month, and going into March, that might be going up. So your time is right now. If you want to support the channel, you want to join the Patreon, check out that link down below in the description. On AMD, it's absolutely flat on the day, and I gave you guys lots of things last night. 164, I called it, nobody got it in my Patreon group, and then I shared that last night with everyone on YouTube that 164 holds. As long as you have a small stop, you're fine, you're gonna make money. Again today, AMD gave you another opportunity. 164, previous all-time highs, it was holding, went right back up to 170 almost. So, anybody watching my video last night and catching this dip right here, As a day trade, kudos to you. You made money on AMD. Going into tomorrow's session, again, same thing. 164 will be a big support. And to the upside, now looks like 175. That's going to be the resistance to break. If this thing actually breaks above this high right here, you're going to see a move all the way up to 184 on AMD. Below 164, things can change. We might see a drop all the way down to 155 and possibly down to this gap at some point. On Nvidia stock, it's up 0.37%, and what I said last night, watch Nvidia gets a pullback down to this 5-day moving average, which is moving up, and it's going to move up even more going into tomorrow, which is today. And look at this picture perfect dip down to 585, 5-day moving average sitting at 584.36. And what we got, guys, a hammer candle, and that is just insane. So tomorrow on a pullback, you want to watch down here 585, and below that this thing can come down, possibly down to this rejection level right here, 568, maybe 564, down to even 550, 13-day moving average, and then 546, 532. But if this thing clears 560, the next stop 613 to 615 on Nvidia stock to the upside. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.80%, and let me show you guys something here just for maybe 10 seconds. And look at right here, Amazon buy 153 to 152, call strike 155, and all you need 20% stop loss. What happened, guys? I mean, it's not gonna get down to exactly 153 or 152, but you got the point. It was there, 153, and then this thing popped, going in the money, over the money, now trading at 156. So that is the point. Support levels are always, something to watch if you're day trading, and if you're getting in at the right time, you will always make money. On Amazon, it's up 0.80%, and you can see Amazon came down to 5-day moving average right here, and it's sitting at 154. Yesterday was sitting at 153. So that is why we saw that bounce, just getting slightly under 154 down to 153.93, an immediate bounce, and now we got that breakout again above 155, and that should take Amazon all the way up to 158 to 160 early as tomorrow. If tomorrow we get a pullback, then watch out 155 to 154. That's going to be a strong level to watch on a pullback. And then right here, 20-day moving average, 152, another strong support, and then 150. On Google stock, it's up 0.66%, and Google also holding 148, and that means 150 to 152 might be coming early as tomorrow on Google stock. On a pullback, you do want to watch this support 148, and below that right here, 5-day moving average 146.45, and then this gap right here at 145.59. If things are actually pulling back really hard, then you want to watch this support down here 142.78 on Google. Above 148, yes, this thing can run easily up to 150 or even higher. On Meta, it's up 0.90%. We got a doji indecision candle. It was all over the place, 382, 388, and now closing at 385, closing above previous all-time highs right here. And that means one thing, Meta can run back up to 390 to even 396. To the downside, below 384, we could see a pullback down to 378.99, 5-day moving average 376.85, this gap down here, and then all the way down here to this gap 368.54. On Microsoft, it's up 0.60%, and I gave you guys the same idea in my video last night. What happened yesterday, same thing happened today. So kudos to you if you actually made some money buying the dip at 393.93 or 394 or even 395. Now it's trading at 400, just like I said last night. So going into tomorrow's session, looks like this thing wants a breakout also above 400. And I know it sounds really crazy. This thing can run all the way up to 410. Below 400, you want to watch 395.48, 394 right here, previous all-time highs right here as a support, and below 394 you want to watch this gap as a support, 390, and I don't think you're going to see anything below 390 this week on Microsoft unless there is a big event going on in the market. On Tesla stock, absolutely flat on the day. It went up to 215.65, came back, and now it's trading below 5-day moving average, sitting at 211.51 right here, and 212. That's a big resistance to break now on Tesla. So I think we will find out tomorrow night what direction Tesla will pick with earnings. To the upside tomorrow, above 212, Tesla can run all the way up to 223.72, and then this gap 225.37. To the downside, below 212, again for the last 3 days it was holding 207, 206 right here. So that's gonna be a key level, and just below that watch out for 200 on Tesla. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.